and her name was Mariah Clark. And there was another young man who grew up in a nearby place called Smoke Bend, Louisiana. He went to that plantation and he began to court that young girl. And out of that courtship came marriage. And in the year of 1896, Mariah Clark and James Gray wed. Now from that union they produced 9, not 7, 9 beautiful daughters. The first one's name was Viola. Viola died as an infant. They had 7 more, and their last baby, which was also a baby girl, died as well. She was unnamed. So you see, they had 9. You need to know that. But what you need to know about James Gray is he was fun. He was lively. He would have fit in with this party right now. My mother described him as the best daddy in the whole world. She said he drank, he smoked, he chewed tobacco, and he gambled. But he was a lot of fun. My sister told me the story today that he was a Pullman porter. And he was such a good gambler that many of the other employees would go to the paymaster and ask for an advance on their pay. And they said, "Oh, you must have been gambling with James Gray again, because he had got your money." So he was good. He was good, but he doted on his daughters and his family. Now, for those of you who remember Mariah Clark Gray, she was probably a little bit of the opposite. She was stern. She was a disciplinarian. And if you did anything wrong, what was the sound that she would make? Oh no, shame. She wouldn't want you to do anything. But they were good parents, and they raised 7 wonderful daughters. The first daughter, and this is where you get to participate in this. The first daughter they had was Juanita. Juanita, I remember Mama Nita, as we called her. Mama Nita was the chatty one. She loved to talk, but she was a lot of fun. And she had, I'm going to name her children, and if anybody who's here in the descendants can stand, she had Althea. Althea's only daughter is here tonight, all the way from New York. Her name is Debbie. She had Verna, Edna. Edna's daughter and granddaughter are here too. One from California, one from Texas. She had Juanita. Juanita is in a nursing facility right now, but you need to know she's the oldest living female first cousin. She had Ruth. She had Emmanuel Jr., which we just call Junior Dunn, and she had Carl. That was our Aunt Nita. The next one was Mary Gray Sims. She was the quiet one to me, who was an accomplished seamstress. She had Irma Mae, Sydney, Naomi, and Cleo. If you're on that Sims Street, wave your hand. All you Sims out there. The next daughter was Eliza Gray. Her name was her name was Alma Eliza. Nobody ever said Alma. They said Mama Eliza. Now I'm going to tell y'all a little secret. I was Aunt Eliza's favorite mother. Okay, y'all needed to know that. Okay. Aunt Eliza's children. Barbara, Louis, John. They all called him John. And John's her husband. Dorothy and Evelyn. And Evelyn is here with us tonight. Evelyn is our elder female cousin here tonight. Evelyn, do they see you? Okay. Next we had Aunt Irma. Now, what you might not know about Aunt Irma was she was an accomplished pianist. That's right. in a time when black people didn't even have pianos. She could play the piano, and she fixed the best butter beans I've ever eaten, and I remember that to this day. Her children were Joycelyn, Warner. Warner's here. Come on, Warner. Who is our eldest male cousin here tonight. We have one that's older than him. Gaynell, her girls are here. Deanne and Debbie. We have our cousin Yvette here. And we have Cheryl and Elaine. Elaine, you out there? Elaine is still mad with me because she was the youngest grandchild until I came along. The next daughter was Beatrice Gray, my Aunt B. She had 2 children, Nolan James. Nolan, you out there? Oh, yeah. And Myra Beatrice. Okay, all you do is raise your hand so they can know who you are. Oh, I forgot to tell you.
I'm just doing in 2 segments so far.
Yeah, I just want to say tonight. Okay, now, my branch of the tree. My mother and the 7th sister, and my mama used to say she was the 7th child born with a veil, which means she knew something, was Sacramento Great. Known as just Aunt Sac to most. She had 3 wonderful children. Donald, who is the oldest living male cousin, but he could not be here tonight for health reasons. Marilyn, who most of you know is just Marilyn. And then there's yours truly. Now the baby girl of the family was my Aunt Jay.
Yay!
And they used to laugh because they said they could get Aunt Jay to go by Papa and say, ask Papa for something. Cry, Jay. He'll give you anything you want. So Jay had 2 children. She lived in California most of her adult life. And James Etta had Gary, who's here all the way from California. And a daughter, Sheila.
Yes.
Sheila, all the way from California. They are here. So you can see that was a very busy household. And let me tell you, all of you remember the house on Bienville Street?
Yes.
In time for a black family to have a house like that with a living room, a dining room, inside bathroom, upstairs, and then they had a little house in the back that they had a big yard and a sunroom. It was wonderful, and all of the cousins would gather around at the house on Bienville Street. And so we have a rich heritage. We had lots of cousins. My sister liked to say cousins by the dozens. They're all over the United States. We represent many different professions. We represent many special gifts. And we have many special needs sometimes. But we are family. And we are so unique, and we make up this fabric that we call the Gray family. My cousin, I still say buddy boy, called me today, and he said something so sobering and profound, that this is such a wonderful, wonderful occasion. Don't miss the opportunity to reach out to people that you love. That's right. Hug them, kiss them. Because as much as we would like to think we could reproduce this, it will never be the same. Somebody will be missing. Somebody will be gone. So you need to take this time to show some love. This is a wonderful, wonderful opportunity. Share this history with your children. Keep it alive. We are family, and we are wonderful.
Yay, beautiful.
Did I miss somebody?
Now, okay, I'm here because Faye stole my place as the baby, but that's not the point. Now, you all know about the Mega Millions, right? The Mega Millions. Somebody won. Somebody won in Indiana, and because I've lived so many places, I've friendships everywhere. Now, as a result, I am.
We can't hear you that well.
Okay, I have a hand up. Oh, God, get my mic. Okay, other. So before I say more, now all of you were there yesterday know who is the favorite cousin, aunt, relative, period.
Take it. You take the mic.
Okay, you didn't say anything? If you didn't say anything, guess what?
You're out.
You're out of the wheel.
Okay.